Hey Zach, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you.
Very good, Mike. How are you?
How's Graphics Canada going for you?
Yeah, I mean, a much bigger turnout than I think we had expected.
I think so too.
Shows kind of growing over the years, so that's exciting.
Yeah, we've been dealing with you guys right now for 5 years or so.
5 years.
Yeah, and I think you helped us get into the promotional space and direct-to-garment space.
Totally, yep.
Can you talk about what you guys offer? I know we have Tajimas from you.
Sure.
So
I can go a little bit high level about what our RB Digital is and what we offer. So we've been in business now for over 158 years.
Wow.
So we're Canada's oldest and largest apparel equipment distribution company. So unlike the majority of this space, which focuses a little bit more on graphics, which is a big chunk of what we do, we are a little bit more apparel focused. And we offer solutions for screen print. We're exclusive with M&R, Tajima, which we work with you on, exclusive with Tajima across the country, DTF, DTG, we work with Brother. So we are very well balanced in the apparel side of things, and that is our big core focus. We have 6 locations across the country, 17 technicians. Yes, east to west coast. So it's a big part of what we do. And yeah, I mean, embroidery is kind of how we started getting the ball rolling. You were doing the research and trying to find the largest brand with the best support.
Exactly. We were looking for. I remember when we were talking together, we were talking about automation. Because quick turnarounds is the key thing to us. We were talking about reliability.
Totally.
Which I think it's really important in this day and age for reliability.
The
third thing that we were talking about was your service.
Totally,
Because you were able to service.
For sure. I mean, we do have the majority of the embroidery market across Canada. I mean, pretty much any shop that you walk into, you'll see that they're going to be running Tajimas, right? And I think that's kind of what brought you to us, is that you said, hey, you did your research, and you saw that the market demanded Tajimas, and we're also very heavy in support. So I think we have about 12 embroidery technicians across the country.
Amazing.
And it's important to keep you guys up and running, which is why we invest so heavily in support. Luckily, the Tajimas aren't too maintenance heavy, and I don't even remember last time we had to...
No, and I think as long as you do proper maintenance and you got a half-decent operator on it, they run all day long.
What was exciting about your project is you were kind of getting more into the high volume one-offs. So there was that interesting element of automation and integration. So it was a bit more of a extensive project than what we're used to, but it's exciting because it's kind of cutting edge. And although the majority of the industry has been doing a lot of like one-off, DTG and that kind of stuff, one-off embroidery is definitely new, especially in the Canadian space.
And it's a great space to be in. And I remember it took us about 1 year just on the software side to get the automation going before we even started working on the machinery. If for the users that weren't able to make it here, what is the top 3 things you recommend to them when they want to get into either the apparel space?
Definitely. So, I mean, obviously we've been talking about embroidery. Embroidery has and has still become a massive growth area for us. We're seeing more growth in embroidery than we have even since the beginning of the pandemic, which is already nuts. The second fastest growing category, which has been very successful for us, is direct to film, something that we'll go talk about in the future. We see that is really starting to cannibalize a lot of screen print sales that we're starting to do, and even DTG. It's a quick technology that is...
Polyester bonding, I think,
It sticks to literally everything. That's the great stuff about it. It removes the pre-treatment. So that's been a really, really exciting category for us. And DTG is obviously still become very popular as more people are starting to focus into the one-off POD space.
It seems the younger generation love to brand themselves.
Totally,
which I think this is a great space to be in, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're kind of looking for a cheap way to get in and you're starting out and you don't have a lot of space to have a massive screen print setup, like for example, a Brother DTG machine will give you that flexibility of like, hey, I could do DTG. You can also do DTF on it as well, and basically do a lot of stuff in a very small space.
One shot,
Yeah, exactly. So DTG seems to be like the easiest way for people to get in with a small footprint and put out a quality product.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, thank you so
much for
everything.
Thank you. All the best.
You
Take
too.
care. See you.
Thanks.